Today is going to be an interesting video because I'm going to share with you exactly the strategy I'm using internally in the offer in my agency to basically create mockups for clients, and after that we show them the mockups, and if they like it we sell them the website. So in this video I'm going to share with you exactly the offer, how we go about creating the mockup, and exactly how do we get clients for these mockups. First of all, the first question that might pop in your head is, why the hell should you even listen to me? The reason you should listen to me because I built my own web design agency, Systemic Ascent, over $90,000 a month in run rate. And of course, to hit 90K per month, we don't only work with one-off projects and web design. Web design is about like 35 to 40% of revenue right now. 60% of revenue is from other upsells. But this is the only way you can hit 90 grand or 100 grand per month is by having other upsells and by having revenue consistently coming from your agency. That's what multi-seven-figure web design agencies are doing. They're not only selling websites. I've also scaled another agency called Evo Media, about 50K per month. I've scaled a web design agency that I've documented and shared on this YouTube channel from March 23rd till now, over $37,000 per month. I scaled another web design agency called Revenue Lift to over $8,000 per week right now. I don't want to make this video longer, but you've got it. I've been plugging the same system for all these agencies, and all of these agencies have succeeded because the system has proof of concept. Now that we get this out of the way, how to go about getting meetings for this offer? The first client acquisition strategy that I'm using is paid ads. So in paid ads, I'm using a creative like this one right here. If you're a roofer in Florida and your website look a bit like this, outdated, not mobile friendly, old, and it's not getting you actually enough quotes and enough meetings, we'll take a look at how we redesigned this website for literally free. The website became easier to navigate and it converts leads like crazy, and it actually looked amazing across all devices. And here's what one of our roofing clients had to say of the results that he got after we designed this website for him.
And have seen a tremendous boost in our the quality leads that we receive online. They do so much more than just build a typical website. They know the quality that we want to see in our entire marketing strategy.
Because you're seeing, it's not a simple website redesign to just make your website look beautiful, but it actually solves a specific purpose, which is to drive more quotes, bring more clients, and raise your revenue. And to make this a very easy, no-brainer decision for you, we're gonna redesign your website for literally free, and you only pay if you like it. If you don't like it, you don't pay at all, and there's no upfront payment whatsoever. It's simple as that. So just click the link below to book a call and send you a website redesign in the next 48 hours. And if you actually go ahead and book a call now, I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna walk out as a winner from the call. We're gonna give you a website redesign for free. We're gonna also share with you other website features that we added in other roofer websites and the huge benefit and revenue boost they got from it. If you don't like the website, you don't wanna buy it from us, you would walk out of this call with tons of information and tons of knowledge and tons of data that you can just give to your team and have them apply it for you instead. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead, book a call now. See you. And I'm spending between $30 to $50 a day, usually within like 5-6 days minimum. I'll get clients. Right now we're getting clients every like 2-3 days, but of course if you're gonna spend higher, $200-$300, that's how you're gonna get like 2 clients a day. But after basically spending $30 a day, you should be getting at least a client within your first week. The reason I'm saying that is a lot of people are afraid from paid ads, thinking, all right, I gotta spend $30 a day. They make the math, right? They find out that's $900 a month. They tell me, it's like, I can't sustain $900 a month for a long time because I don't have that. The whole point of running ads is you should not sustain this from your own pocket. You literally should spend this from your own pocket for the first week, and the profit that you made from your first client should sustain this, right? It's just a snowball effect. If you actually like web design like me and you want to scale a web design agency past $10, $20, and $30,000 per month, then check out the offer that we have below. So basically what we do is we scale web design agencies to multiple 6 figures using one client acquisition system, one offer, one pricing, and 3 upsells. And basically we take only a small commission out of them. So that means if you don't sign any new clients, you don't pay. Simple as that. So if you want to learn more about it, check out the offer that I have below, and you can check out all the amazing testimonials from students that we helped scale their agencies past 10 grand a month. Now we'll get this out of the way. The second client acquisition strategy you could be using for this offer, and that works pretty well for this offer, is cold calling. When it comes to cold calling, you should make sure you call people with the same state number. So if you call people from Florida, you should use a Florida number. You can use Go High Level for that. And also second thing is try to get mobile phone numbers of business owners, not just Google numbers out there, because you're gonna get a lot of gatekeepers and those numbers are just burned. Now we get this out of the way, let's go about how we go and create this mockup using AI. And first thing is, you see here, we go to reloom.io. So basically what reloom.io does, it's a tool that does 90% of the work for you. Okay, think about it this way. It's literally like having a web designer that would create that mockup for you. So this tool, as I said, it builds your wireframe for you. So just to make it clear, I'm not affiliated with them. The only reason I'm sharing with you this tool is because we're actually using it and I really think it's great. So on the free plan, you only get one active project, right? So let's say you play around with it with one project, right? You know exactly how it works right now. You delete your old project and hit a new project, and you can continue doing this like with all clients. You could actually, figure out a way to not pay for it if you want. Okay, but of course it depends on if you got the money. It's not a problem. I mean, it's not that expensive. So now, for example, I'm going to describe the business. So you don't need like 20 lines to describe the business. Just give it 1 or 2 lines. For example, this line right here that I just put in from ChatGPT. And the next thing, you basically click generate sitemap. You sit back and you just let it cook for you. And within seconds, as you see here, to break down the entire website structure, like the home, services, about section, contact, they're all auto-generated. Now, next thing, you click on wireframe, and this is where it gets more interesting because the entire mockup appears. I mean, sections, copywriting, layout, like you didn't even do anything, right? And it appears right there. So now if you want to tweak a section, it's pretty easy, right? Or you just click and hit delete, or basically you hit shuffle to get a new design on the spot. And if you don't like the hero section, for example, you can just replace it with another layout from the drop down. And right now, after we've done all that, next step is we got to make it look customized. We got to make the mockup look customized without doing real work, because the whole point of having this mockup done is we need to do this mockup within like 5 to 15, 20-minute max. Like the more time we spend on this mockup, the more it becomes, we got to spend the less amount of time possible in this mockup. Right now we got like VAs that does that for us. Like, once you scale and you start having clients, you don't even have to do this yourself. You just delegate this to VA. So now we get this out of the way. As I said, to make it customized, you click on style guide at the top here, and you basically spit out a clear color and scheme and a font combo that looks like you paid someone, right, to do it. It doesn't look like an AI can do that. And basically right now, I do this for every client. So even if I use the same layout, like 2 websites would never look the same, just because of the surprise me feature. So now it gets really interesting. Let's say you finish with the mockup, you finish with the site. Next, you just click on pitch concept, you hit the copy link, and right away you got like a preview URL. And you can send this to a client, you can show them that on the Zoom meeting. I can tell you from experience hopping in thousands of these calls. That plays a huge difference. That basically gives you an unfair advantage over the next web designer who's just gonna explain to them, hey, that we can do this, that for you. Like when literally a local business would hop on you on the call and they can see that you've done the extra step, that you've gone and you created a site for them, they will treat you differently and they will show you respect, and you're gonna increase the chances of them working with you compared to someone who's just gonna pitch them on the spot. And also, if you wanna build a website for them in Webflow, what you're using right now is either Webflow, Go High Level. It depends on the goals of each business. Most local businesses are Go High Level because we need the database reactivation. We need a lot of things that come up with Go High Level, right? But let's say if it's another niche and you want to do it inside Webflow, so you basically can do it from the same tool, Reloom, and it does handle that as well. So you go to Reloom, you click on Click Export, and you can export it with Webflow, and you basically clone the style guide, the login to Webflow again, and you can add a Reloom plugin and just log in right away. So you import your wireframe and you publish it, and it's all done within seconds. And if you want to customize it in Figma as well, you can do the same thing. You can export it Figma, and it's basically the same thing. This is the end of the video. Hope you got enough value from it. Let me know what you want me to cover next, and see you soon. Cheers.